There are places on our planet that remain shrouded in mystery. They are often defined not by what they are, but by the stories told about them from afar. Iran is such a place. A land of immense scale and profound silence, it holds secrets not of conflict, but of nature's enduring artistry. To journey here is to peel back layers of misconception, one grain of sand at a time. It is to step into a world where the earth itself speaks, not in headlines, but in the hushed language of wind, water, and stone. So let us begin. Let us venture into the heart of this ancient land with open eyes and a willingness to listen to its quiet truths. The journey begins not with a destination, but with a feeling. It is a sense of anticipation that hangs in the air, as tangible as the morning mist. Before us lies a landscape that challenges every expectation. It is a canvas painted in colors you thought only existed in dreams. Ochre, crimson, and deep violet stretch to the horizon. The silence here is not empty. It is filled with the weight of ages, a presence that commands reverence. This is a world away from the noise of our daily lives. Here, time moves differently. It flows like a slow, deep river, carving its story into the very bones of the earth. To understand this place, one must first learn to be still. One must feel the subtle shift of the breeze against the skin. It carries with it the scent of dry earth and distant, unseen blossoms. The sun is not just a source of light, it is a character in this grand play. It sculpts the land, casting long, dramatic shadows that dance and retreat with the passing hours. Every rock, every dune, every blade of hardy grass tells a tale of survival and resilience. This is not a barren wasteland. It is a living, breathing entity, pulsating with a quiet, powerful energy that draws you in. We are often taught to see the world in simple terms, in black and white. But here, there are infinite shades of meaning. The land itself seems to resist easy definition. It is a place of stark contrasts and breathtaking harmony. It is where harsh deserts give way to snow-capped peaks, and where ancient cities sleep under a blanket of stars. This is the Iran that is rarely seen, the one that exists beyond the frame of a news report. It is a testament to the enduring beauty of our planet, a beauty that waits patiently for those who are willing to look closer and discover its hidden soul. The desert here is a living thing. It is an ocean of sand, its waves shaped by the patient hand of the wind. We stand at the edge of the Dasht-e-Kavir, the Great Salt Desert. From this vantage point, the world seems to melt into a single, shimmering expanse. The ground is a mosaic of salt polygons, cracked and weathered into intricate patterns. They glitter under the sun like a carpet of shattered diamonds. The heat rises in visible waves, distorting the horizon until the sky and the earth seem to merge. It is a place of profound emptiness, yet it feels overwhelmingly full of light, space, and an almost spiritual silence. As the sun begins its slow descent, the desert transforms. The harsh whites and pale yellows of midday soften into a symphony of color. The dunes, some rising like great sleeping beasts, catch the fading light. They blush with shades of apricot, rose, and deep purple. Each ridge is defined by a sharp, dark line of shadow, creating a landscape of impossible geometry. The air cools rapidly, and a gentle wind begins to stir. It whispers across the sand, carrying with it the fine, powdery grains that have been traveling for centuries. This is the desert's evening song, a lullaby for the coming night. Walking on these dunes is like treading on velvet. The sand gives way with a soft sigh under every footstep, erasing your tracks almost as soon as they are made. It is a humbling experience, a reminder of our fleeting presence in a world of geological time. In the distance, a caravan of camels moves with a slow, rhythmic grace. They are perfectly adapted to this environment, their forms silhouetted against the deepening twilight. They are not merely crossing the desert, they are a part of it, as ancient and as timeless as the sands themselves. Their journey is a quiet testament to life's ability to thrive in the most challenging of places. Night falls completely, and with it comes a new kind of magic. The sky above the desert is a spectacle of unparalleled clarity. Without the haze of city lights, the cosmos reveals itself in its full, staggering glory. The Milky Way is a luminous river of light, flowing from one horizon to the other. Stars, countless and brilliant, hang like jewels in the deep black void. It is in moments like these that one feels both infinitesimally small and deeply connected to the universe. The desert, so vast and seemingly empty by day, becomes a gateway to the heavens by night. It is a place for contemplation, for wonder, and for seeing our world in a new light. Leaving the desert behind, we ascend into another realm. The Zagros Mountains rise from the plains like ancient sentinels, their peaks jagged and proud against the blue sky. These are not just mountains, they are the spine of the land, a formidable barrier that has shaped the flow of life for millennia. Their slopes are draped in muted colors, dusty greens, subtle browns, and the deep gray of weathered rock. Rivers, born from the melting snows high above, have carved deep gorges through the stone. Their waters, a startling turquoise, rush and tumble over boulders, their sound a constant, soothing murmur in the quiet air. The air here is different. It is thin, crisp, and clean. With every breath, you feel a sense of clarity, a sharpening of the senses. We follow a narrow path, worn smooth by the hooves of nomadic herds and the feet of their shepherds over countless generations. The scale of everything is immense. A lone eagle soars on the thermal currents, a tiny speck against the colossal rock faces. It circles effortlessly, its sharp eyes scanning the valleys below. The silence of the mountains is profound, broken only by the cry of the eagle, the rush of the river, and the whisper of the wind through the hardy grasses. Here, life moves at a different pace. It is governed by the seasons, not by the clock. We encounter a nomadic family, their black tents a stark contrast to the ochre landscape. They are moving their flock of goats to higher pastures, a seasonal migration that has been their way of life for as long as anyone can remember. Their movements are unhurried, their faces weathered by the sun and wind. They possess a quiet dignity and a deep connection to this rugged land. They understand its rhythms, its dangers, and its gifts. Their existence is a powerful reminder of a more elemental way of being, one that is in harmony with the natural world. As evening approaches, the mountains seem to hold their breath. The setting sun paints the highest peaks in hues of gold and fiery red, a phenomenon known as alpenglow. The sharp, angular ridges soften, and the deep valleys fill with cool blue shadows. It is a moment of sublime beauty, both fleeting and eternal. The mountains have stood watch over this land for an eternity, silent witnesses to the unfolding drama of life. They are a symbol of permanence in a changing world, their majestic presence a source of both awe and tranquility. They remind us of the power and artistry of the natural forces that have shaped our planet. In these vast and seemingly empty spaces, life persists. It is often hidden, shy, and perfectly attuned to its environment. One must be patient to witness it. In the high plains, we spot a herd of Persian onagers, a type of wild ass. They move with a nervous grace, their sandy-colored coats providing excellent camouflage against the dry grasses. They are creatures of the open spaces, their survival dependent on their speed and keen senses. A stallion stands watch, his ears swiveling to catch the faintest sound, his dark eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of danger. They are a symbol of the untamed spirit of this land. The silence of the desert is often broken by the scurrying of its smaller inhabitants. As the heat of the day subsides, a world of nocturnal activity begins. A Ruppel's fox, with its enormous ears, emerges from its burrow. These large ears are not just for hearing, they help to dissipate body heat, a crucial adaptation for desert life. It moves with a delicate, stealthy tread, its senses on high alert for the slightest movement of a beetle or a lizard. Every creature here has developed a unique strategy for survival, a testament to the incredible ingenuity of evolution in the face of extreme conditions. Higher in the mountains, in the most remote and inaccessible regions, lives a master of stealth, the Persian leopard. This magnificent cat is a creature of shadows and solitude. Seeing one is an exceptionally rare privilege. It moves with a fluid power, its beautifully spotted coat blending seamlessly with the rocky terrain. The leopard is the apex predator here, a crucial part of the ecosystem, keeping the populations of wild goats and sheep in balance. Its presence is a sign of a healthy, functioning wilderness. To know that such a creature still roams these mountains is to feel a sense of hope for the wild places of our world. Even the wetlands and rivers, oases of life in this arid land, hold their own unique inhabitants. In the shallow waters of a marsh, a flock of flamingos stands in a dazzling display of pink. They sift the muddy water with their specialized beaks, filtering out tiny crustaceans. Their presence here is a surprise, a splash of vibrant color in a landscape of earth tones. From the powerful leopard to the delicate flamingo, the wildlife of Iran tells a story of adaptation and resilience. It is a story that unfolds in the quiet corners of the land, far from the gaze of the wider world, reminding us of the rich biodiversity that this misunderstood country protects. The human story in this land is written not just in words, but in earth and clay. We arrive at the gates of an ancient city, seemingly rising from the desert floor itself. The walls, towers, and houses are all made of adobe, sun-dried mud bricks. The effect is extraordinary. The entire city appears as a single organic structure, sculpted by human hands from the very soil it stands upon. The color is a warm, golden brown, which shifts in hue with the changing light of the day. Winding, narrow alleyways create a labyrinth designed to provide shade from the relentless sun and to confuse potential invaders long ago. As we wander through these silent streets, we can almost hear the echoes of the past. The air is cool and still within the high-walled corridors. We look up and see ingenious structures on the rooftops, wind catchers, or badgers. These elegant towers are an ancient form of air conditioning, designed to funnel the slightest breeze down into the rooms below, creating a natural and sustainable cooling system. They stand like silent sentinels on the skyline, a testament to the remarkable ingenuity of people who learn to live in harmony with a challenging environment. This is not just architecture, it is a conversation with the elements. The true treasures of these cities are often hidden from the outside. We step through an unassuming wooden door and find ourselves in a courtyard filled with the sound of trickling water and the scent of orange blossoms. A small fountain sits at the center, its surface reflecting the deep blue of the sky. This is the heart of the traditional Iranian house, a private oasis of peace and beauty. The contrast with the stark, sun-baked world outside is profound. It is a world built for inward reflection, for family, and for finding sanctuary from the harshness of the desert. But it is in the places of worship that the artistry reaches its zenith. The domes and minarets are covered in a breathtaking mosaic of turquoise and lapis lazuli tiles. They glitter in the sunlight like jewels, drawing the eye upward towards the heavens. Inside, the patterns become even more complex, a mesmerizing geometry of color and light that inspires a sense of wonder and devotion. These structures are more than just buildings. They are expressions of a deep spiritual and artistic heritage. They are a testament to a culture that has, for centuries, sought to create beauty in even the most unforgiving of landscapes, a beauty that continues to endure. Our journey through this land of contrasts is drawing to a close. We have crossed shimmering salt flats and stood on the edge of monumental canyons. We have felt the silence of the desert night and listened to the rush of mountain streams. We have seen how life, in all its forms, has adapted and thrived, from the elusive leopard to the resilient people of the clay cities. We have witnessed a beauty that is raw, profound, and utterly captivating. It is a beauty that stands in stark contrast to the simple, often harsh, narratives we are so often told. This land is not a headline. It is a poem written on a vast and ancient canvas. The world is full of places that we think we know. We form opinions based on fragments of information, on images seen through a narrow lens. But to truly know a place, we must experience it with our own senses. We must feel its wind, breathe its air, and walk upon its soil. Iran challenges us to do just that. It asks us to set aside our preconceptions and to look again. It reveals that behind the veil of misunderstanding lies a world of breathtaking landscapes, deep history, and a quiet, enduring spirit. The difference between the perception and the reality is as wide as the deserts we have crossed. The true nature of this land is not found in its politics or its power, but in its quiet moments. It is in the way the setting sun illuminates a mountain peak, in the intricate pattern of a turquoise tile, and in the shared cup of tea with a stranger whose hospitality knows no bounds. These are the experiences that define a journey here. They are the small human moments that connect us across cultures and borders. They remind us that for all our differences, we share a common home and a common desire for peace and beauty. This is the Iran that we have been privileged to see. Perhaps the greatest lesson a journey like this can teach us is the importance of curiosity. It is an invitation to question what we have been told, to seek out our own truths, and to see the world not as a collection of separate, defined entities, but as a complex and interconnected whole. Iran is not a country to be feared, but a world to be discovered. Its silent deserts, majestic mountains, and ancient cities are waiting. They hold a quiet invitation for all who are willing to look, to listen, and to see this most misunderstood of countries, finally, for what it truly is: a land of profound and unexpected beauty.